I'm going to take every single thing that someone says. I'm going to take every smart-ass remark. I'm going to take every eye roll. I'm going to take every comment of disbelief, and I'm going to remember who the fuck said it. I'm going to remember where I was when they said it, and I'm going to remember how it made me feel when they said it. And I'm going to take all of that shit, and I'm going to put it up here in a huge fucking chip on my shoulder. And when I don't feel like going, and when I'm having a hard day, and when I would rather sit on my ass than do what I'm supposed to do, I'm going to think back to what those people said, or what they did, or them laughing, or them making fun of me, and I'm going to use that to push me into action. And people who don't get it, all right? But I can tell you this, every fucking champion, every single one, all the greatest achievers have tremendous amounts of dark energy, and that's what they operated on.
Greatness is not a single act, but 1,000 small choices repeated in the shadows long before the spotlight ever finds you. You must strive to be 1% better every day until you find yourself in the 1%. The difference between the average and the exceptional is rarely talent. It is the discipline to improve by a fraction, even when no one is watching. 1%, so small it's almost invisible, so easy to dismiss. But compounded over days, months, years, it becomes the chisel that sculpts destiny. Understand that you compete only with yesterday's version of yourself, because the 1% is not a destination, it is a daily decision.
One of the hardest pills to swallow, big dog, is coming to the realization that you're the problem. It's nobody else, it's you. It's your self-destructive behavior, it's your vices, it's your negative thoughts. It all comes down to you. Once you can wake up, look in that mirror, and target all your weaknesses, and cut the heads of every single negative thing that holds you back in life, at the time in your life when you're finally going to hit new levels, you're going to reach new mountaintops, all because you're in control of you. You need to kill the old you, big dog, bury him in the ground, and be reborn again. Take back the life you know you're meant for.
Hesitation has ended more men than fear ever could. A man who hesitates gives ground. He gives advantage. He gives his enemies time to act while he stands still. The world does not pause for the uncertain. It moves, it shifts, it rewards the man who acts and buries the one who waits. In the end, there are only two kinds of men. Those who hesitate, and those who decide what happens next.
Every day I'm getting better. There are those of you with phones, and every new phone that comes out, you get it. Every upgrade, you get it. Every piece of software, you get it. You are upgrading your technology, and you've not upgraded yourself. You got the same operating system you had since 1995. You don't think any different. You don't speak any different. You're the exact same person you were in 2010. And I challenge you, the final one, I challenge you. I challenge you, the final one, I challenge you. We got 5 seconds, 4 seconds, I challenge you. Be obsessed with improvement. Be obsessed with improvement. Be obsessed with improvement. And like the lion, go from a gazelle to a lion. Why? Because if you don't kill it, then your family won't eat.
So to be in the 1%, become 1% better again and again until excellence is inevitable.
Destroy and create. Destroy and create. Destroy and create. Destroy and destroy and create. Let go begin again. Destroy and create. Destroy and create. Destroy and create. And create.
He was motivated, took action, created a project that he believed was great, but completely failed. He found himself in a position of shame. Everyone mocked his project. He couldn't understand. He took action. He made the hard work, but failed. In reality, he didn't fail. He started. That failure was the best thing it could ever happen to him, because now he knows he can get better. Will he? Will he come back from the pit of shame and embarrassment to try it again and do it better next time? because now he has no motivation as he had before starting. Now he knows the truth. Maybe if he comes back from that place and never listens to his motivation again and never stops trying, he will become great. But only him will make that happen. Even if everyone laughs, even if he doesn't believe in himself, trying again will make him great, because at the end, the only thing that matters is if he is willing to accept the fact that he is not perfect, and he will make mistakes. He will suck. He will question himself every single day. He will question whether his hard work and trying will work. People will ask him, where does he see himself 5 years from now? He will have no answer to that, because he is not sure if everything he is doing now will become real. In that place of disorientation, of doubts, of discomfort, it's where he will find himself. He will find the answer that everyone is looking for in the safe path. Who am I? Is he willing to take the feedback of life to get better? Is he willing to not know what's going to happen with his life? Is he willing to be uncertain about his future? Is he willing to keep trying even if there is no assured result on the other side? If he is, without realizing, he will be creating a landscape for success. Only if he throws himself to the unknown and never comes back.
You have the power to change. No one will do it for you. It starts with you. So build your future and learn from your past. Nothing change if nothing change. Become the person you want.
The reason why most people can't win, the reason why most people are still broke, still soft, still average, still wanting more for their lives and can't figure out why it's not happening. It's not because they don't have all the tools. We live in the greatest age of information that's ever existed. It's because they are too scared to look stupid. That means that most people are willing to trade their entire lives, their dreams, their potentials, their income, everything, in order to not look stupid in front of who? In front of a whole bunch of motherfuckers that are never gonna do anything their entire lives. And that mindset is exactly why they will never ever move from where they are.
Practice and practice and practice. Practice makes what? Absolutely not. Dismantle that belief system. Practice makes improvement. You can always better your best. You can always go beyond anything that you have ever done. You'll never hit a state of perfection. You're always bigger than what you do.
No man escapes suffering. The only thing you control is when it finds you. The undisciplined avoid it now and find it waiting for them later. It shows up as regret, as weakness, as missed opportunities they can't get back. They convince themselves they've avoided the hard road until the bill comes due. But the disciplined man suffers by choice. He carries the weight early. The early mornings, the hard days, the quiet sacrifices no one sees. They are not punishment. They are protection. Because pain is inevitable. The only question is whether it builds you now or breaks you later.
It's not a question of if you'll make it, but when. Tomorrow, next week, next month, 10 years, maybe 40. Your potential has never been in doubt. Your effort, however, is a different story. Every compromise is a delay. Every excuse is a detour. Every moment of settling pushes that inevitable success just a little further away. And you know it too. Those days where you tried, strived, did a little less because it felt like an off day, because that joint was right there, or that final episode just came out. Those are the days you push your timer. The days you add 30 second, 30 minutes, 30 days to the countdown of your success. Every compromise is a delay. Every excuse is a detour. Every moment of settling pushes that inevitable success just a little further away. The clock is ticking, but you're the one controlling the speed. Your destiny isn't in question, but its arrival date, that's entirely in your hands. So stop pushing the timer and start pushing yourself, because the only thing standing between you and the life you want is you.
Nobody who starts is ready, and that's the point. You step in weak, unsure, and with a mind full of reasons not to. Because starting isn't about confidence, it's about courage. It's walking into the unknown with nothing but willingness and figuring it out as you go. Every time you show up unqualified, it becomes more clear. You'll never know what you're capable of until you start.
Your brain is changing. You are changing. Every day you are being shaped by the experiences you live, the knowledge you learn, and the decisions you take. But is this constant change making you the person you want to be, or slowly pulling you away from who you are meant to become? You can become the person you want to be, but it all depends on how you understand life.